Does that mean we can get the jump on him? Maybe. What in the world is he looking at? It's an ugly statue, you know. Ooh, that sounded painful. I wouldn't want my face to go straight down into a statue. Ooh, that would hurt. Yes. Alright, oh, that clears out that hole. Ah, the dormitory. Alright then, dormitory it is. Ooh, I see something. But first, we should be getting rid of this one. Gotcha! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Man, these statues are creepy. I wouldn't put something like that in my place. It's creepy, creepy, creepy. Anyways, piece number 12. Okay, let's read this book. Keeper Emery. I spied an initiate reading the Bafford Chronicles in the dining hall this eve. Such travesties of the written word may have their place in a nobleman's store, but are inappropriate here. The monetary value of this book matters not to a scholar. See to it that the book is removed from the hall and destroyed. But I thought you were the keepers. Doesn't that mean that you keep every bit of knowledge? Even the unworthy knowledge? I guess not, eh? Chest. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I got 3 pieces of loot in this chest. That's lovely. So we're up to 15 now. Good. Okay. A couple of barrels. Nothing up there. Ah, a door. A locked door. It's interesting that the keepers would lock a door when they trust everyone in the compound, or at least that's what we're led to believe.
Artemis's room.
Oh, it's Artemis' room,
Maybe
hey?
I can find out where he went.
Man, there's glyphs everywhere on these walls. Can't they wait for some new paper before they start writing? Jeez. Well, before we read that book, I'd like to look over here. Aha! 3 more pieces of loot. That brings us up to 18. Now, this really hard to see thing over here, it's a little ring of some sort, is going to be our special key, and it's kind of nifty because it kind of looks like a little key or something of the sort. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take that. This is the keeper ring that we will use to get into the office of Keeper Orland. Alright, let's see what this book says. Journal of Keeper Artemis. There is indeed something amiss with Garrett, but I am not convinced of his guilt, because he was out bashing some Hammerites at the time, and you know, the clock tower fell over. I don't think he could have been in 2 places at once, killing Gattaca and... Oh, I'm rambling again. Anyway, the prophecies do not lie. The clock tower speaks ill of the future. And, ill of quite a few other things. I mean, we had that guy a long time ago who was looking for the eye, and there was Karis, and he was trying to gas the city. It was really nasty. Oh, I'm rambling again. Yes, first Keeper Orland acts hastily. The balance is no longer within him, and I fear for the future of our order, and of our money when Garrett breaks in here. He always does that, doesn't he? yeah, I could use my keeper ring to open the passages leading to his quarters, but suppose I find nothing to validate the intrusion. Well, that's why the thief is here, because I'm going to go intrude no matter what happens. I can only hope that my night journeys uncover something before I am discovered acting outside of protocol. I mean, I've been doing it for years, but I was hoping that no one would ever see. You know, I've actually been doing some thieving, kind of like Garrett. No one's noticed because I'm actually a real kick-ass keeper. Oh, yes, Keeper Morrow has gifted the Order with a set of golden scales. It speaks to what we have become, that such a trinket, precious only for its metal, is so valued. They have been placed on display in the Elder's library. Perhaps I am mistaken, and they will serve to inspire, instead of making some keepers turn into more Garretts, like me. I mean, I'd like to take that and sell it to my fence. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that in my journal. Good thing I'm not writing that down. Well, at last, I may have learned something of the one who lies dormant. My investigation may take several days, and I must leave without permission, because I would never get permission, because Orland is an idiot, and he's probably the brother and betrayer. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to figure it out, you see. I will ensure that the Keeper Order is free of brethren and betrayer, and I'll be just like those guys in the future. What are they called? Terminex? Ah, yes, Terminex. Oh, rambling again. Will I be the next to be accused of treachery or terminating? It hardly matters. I do not even bring my robes and ring with me, for fear that, if I die, our secrets may be compromised. Oh, that Artemis. Always talking. Too much. Alright. Let's see if we can't find something up here. Another one of those creepy statues. Ah. What could this be? A note. Keeper Cassandra, I am anxious to see what is happening in our city of late. Bring me a copy of your reports as quickly as possible. Artemis will use his keeper ring to provide you access to the passages leading to my quarters. First Keeper Orland. You know, they sure focus on that keeper ring quite a bit. It's as if they're trying to tell us that we need it. Ah, yes. Anything over here? No, not really, except for... Apparently they store arrows in the shelf. Why do you store arrows in a shelf behind books? Is it really necessary to shoot people when you're next to the books? I don't know. These keepers are very strange folk, aren't they? Alright, and over here we should be looking out into the hall. Hello. Good night. Ah, that makes us much safer. Not that he could see, since he didn't alert anyone when we were down in the middle of the room. I'm not very sure, but he might have been one of the blind keepers. Yes, I'm not exactly sure how he's able to read all of these specialized books, but I suppose it makes for interesting